Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. This is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to do a deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy between Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Okay, if you guys are interested in readings that revolve around entertainment, music industry, pop culture topics, definitely make sure you guys check out the playlist that I have curated on my channel. Okay, it's titled the Deep Dive Series, where I have plenty of other readings that are along the lines of, like I said, music, entertainment, pop culture, celebrities, and things like that. So if that's your speed, definitely make sure to go check it out, okay? If you guys are here in this reading, you are here for a reason. Please don't take anything in this reading personal, okay? We do not know these people from a dry can of paint, so if I say something and it may not resonate with you completely, and you are coming into this reading in an emotional space, then this may not be the reading for you. Okay, just as a quick disclaimer, this reading is going to be for entertainment purposes only. All right, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. You guys, if this makes sense to you at all, something resonates to you, you like the vibes here, you like the style of reading, definitely just leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you know. As long as you guys keep it respectful in the comments, I'm open to all types of discussions. I love interacting with you guys. So let's just get right into this. So I kind of just went to see what was going on between Megan and Beyonce, because I can't help but feel like intuitively that their relationship is not as cool and copacetic and buddy as Megan may try to kind of paint it out and make it seem, okay? And nothing against either of these ladies. They're both extremely talented, okay? They're both doing the damn thing, so big ups to both of them. But again, if you guys are going to come into this reading with an emotional mindset, this is probably not the reading for you, okay? I'm just going to be honest, but let's just get right into this. So we're going to start with a couple of oracle cards, and then we'll dive into the tarot to clarify a little bit further. I have the Queen of Swords from one deck representing Megan, being that she's an Aquarius, and then I have the Queen of Pentacles out, which is going to represent Beyonce, being that she is a Virgo. All right, so yeah, I really had to make sure I cleansed and saged out the space before I tapped into this energy, because I've done a couple of readings around Megan's energy, just personally around her and involving other people, and it's not always the greatest. So let's just get right into this, okay? We're going to start with Megan's side first with the oracle portion. Then we'll hop on over to Beyonce, and then we'll get into the tarot to clarify, guys, okay? Again, thank you guys so much for being here. It means the absolute world to me every single time you guys join. We're growing slowly but surely, so definitely show some love to the channel if you guys are rocking with me here, okay? So let's get right into this. Holy Spirit, please give me some clear and concise messages. Please protect me and my viewers as we tap into this energy. Please give me only accurate messages regarding these two ladies. How does Megan Thee Stallion feel regarding Beyonce at this time, Spirit? Thank you. How does Megan feel about Beyonce at this time, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, okay. First card I'm seeing out, it says karmic relationship. Wow, okay. It says fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Now, it's funny because I remember this card coming out specifically when I did a reading between Megan and her ex-partisan. That exact card came out for her as well. And that video is still on my channel, but I'm going to get one more just to see why this is here. How does Megan feel toward Beyonce right now? Thank you. And mind you, you guys, just keep in mind when I'm pulling cards on a person, this is how they are feeling towards the other person, okay? So when I pull a card, this is how she's viewing Beyonce, okay? This is what she sees or how she feels when she's viewing Beyonce, okay? This other card I'm seeing, it says photograph, okay? Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. So with this karmic relationship here, okay, fleeting, resentment, letting go, and loving you, she could be viewing Beyonce as someone who kind of like wants to make space from her, okay? Or maybe like she's viewing Beyonce as someone who resents her in a way. She could be seeing her as someone who's trying to like create distance from her. Okay, the first word on that karmic relationship card literally says fleeting. Okay, when you're fleeting, that means you're running away, you're trying to get away from something or somebody, right? And I'm seeing lessons here, so I feel like Megan may have like learned a lot from Beyonce throughout the years, throughout the time that they've, garnered some type of relationship business wise here. Maybe learning certain things maybe about the business, obviously, right? Maybe how to carry herself a particular way. Maybe even how to like ignore some of the internet bullshit that goes on, right? She could have learned how to handle certain things just by kind of being under the wing of Beyonce, is what I'm getting. Okay, but it literally says letting go and loving you. So I feel like Megan has like a very, very strong love and admiration for Beyonce, which she's been very vocal about. But she's viewing Beyonce as someone who kind of wants to let the relationship go or is not viewing the relationship the same, is what I'm getting. Okay, in this photograph card, looking at your photos, nostalgia, missing you. You wouldn't have nostalgia or be missing somebody, right, if the relationship was where it should be, in a good standing. Does that make sense, guys? So with this photograph card, I'm hearing the word obsessed. Like, I feel like with this energy coming out, maybe Megan like spends a lot of time like admiring her photos. Okay, and that can be something like Instagram and shit like that, right? Something as simple as that. But I feel like she gets a lot of like inspiration from her in a way. It may not portray so much in the music necessarily, in the content that she puts out with the music, but it's like she may find herself kind of like stargazing at her in a way. Missing you, nostalgia, like she has some type of like affinity here for Beyonce that's further than the music and the performance and the dancing is what I'm getting. Okay, um she may not have like be as close to Beyonce as she makes it seem to the rest of us, like the general public. Okay, but just it's almost kind of like a weird vibe that I'm getting. You know, like someone could be really into somebody, but it's almost kind of like like you're overly into something or somebody, where it's almost like, whoa, like you gotta chill or fall back a little. I really I didn't want to use the word obsessed, but that's what I heard. Yeah, it's like she really admires her again, like more than just the music and the dancing and being an icon that Beyonce is. It's almost kind of weird. But anyway, I'm gonna jump back to her in a second. Let's get a couple oracle cards for Beyonce really quick. Spirit, what is Beyonce's energy like towards Megan at this time? How does she view Megan at this time? Thank you. The Runner. Okay. It says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Yeah. Runner and she views her as somebody who like chases her. And it's so funny because I wasn't even going to mention this, guys, but I definitely sat for like 30 minutes yesterday, like last night, at the time of this recording, just last night. I was about 30 minutes into the reading that I had for these two ladies, but I don't know if there was something in the energy that like didn't want me to get this reading out or didn't want me to have it posted or something, because it was like so many distractions. Like my phone kept going off, kept ringing and interrupting the video. And I kid you not, it was like a 30-minute reading, guys, about the same subject, okay? And by the time I tried to like sit and go through my video, the audio wasn't clear. It was glitching and having like these happenstances that were not making the reading clear. So I say that to say, like, this runner card came out in this exact reading yesterday, okay, in regards to Megan. So it came up as like she was chasing Beyonce, like somebody that wants your attention, or is, say for example, like somebody is blowing your phone up, calling, texting all day, but it's like you don't answer. It's like no response is a response. So Beyonce could be viewing Megan as somebody who chases in a way, okay? Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. She may view her as somebody who's a little ego driven here as well, like a little too big for her britches in a way. Okay, then I have another card that fell out here. It says soulmates. Okay, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So you guys, soulmates can be friends, they can be family members, they can be pets. Okay, you can have like a solid soulmate connection with somebody that you are in business with. So there's definitely some kind of partnership or agreement here between the two of them, or there was. Okay, I feel like they were like a lot closer at one point than they are now, like currently at this point in time, at the time of this recording. And I'm just going to point this out. Bottom of the deck, guys, I have stabbed in the back. Okay, it says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. And mind you, we're still on Beyonce's portion. So this is at the bottom of the deck. She could feel like Megan stabbed her in the back or something, or did something hurtful to her. Okay, maybe lied to her. Maybe she views her as somebody who's like kind of sneaky, with this deception being on here. Okay, and even with the guy running on this card, it's like Megan chases, Beyonce doesn't want to be involved. It's like she's kind of, again, trying to create distance. And I'm not saying like literally running away from her, like she's scary or whatever, but again, somebody blowing up your phone all day long, you don't answer because you don't want to talk, and they don't get it, they just still keep trying. That's the energy I'm getting. And I was getting the same exact vibe when I did the reading between Megan and Cardi B. Megan kind of being a chaser, like calling, texting, trying to make amends or whatever. And Cardi's in the energy of like, bitch, I don't want to talk to you. Like, why are you blowing me up? You see, I don't want to talk. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna use another oracle deck really quick. We're gonna jump back over to Megan's side really fast and get another oracle card for her. Okay, but yeah, with that stab in the back being at the bottom in regards to Beyonce, she could be trying to create distance or avoid Megan in a way, because of something that occurred that maybe the general public doesn't know about. They may have really hurt her feelings, or stuck with her, being betrayed possibly. And guys, I'm literally just reading cards, okay? Please don't get in the comments being all mean and nasty just because of what the cards are saying, okay? But yeah, let's just hop back over to Megan real quick. How is she feeling in regards to Beyonce at this time, Spirit? Thank you. How's Megan feeling in regards to Beyonce? Ooh, okay, I'm seeing withdrawal and pride. Interesting. Okay, so this withdrawal card, it says quit, awakening, rejection. Again, when I pull cards, guys, I just want to make sure that I'm very clear, and I want everybody to understand, the perspective that I'm reading these cards. When I pull cards on Megan, this is how she views Beyonce right now. So she's viewing Beyonce as somebody who wants to withdraw from her. Okay, I literally just said that. Pull away, create distance, quit, awakening, rejection. What did I just say? Like, you call and text all day, every day, and Beyonce could be in this energy of like, girl, I don't want to talk to you, or denying the call. Look, I just saw in my third eye, like on an iPhone, like that green and red button where you hit one to answer and then the other to decline. I'm seeing somebody like hit the red button to decline a call. Okay, so she's viewing Beyonce as somebody who wants to withdraw from her. Okay, and then you have this pride card here. It says self-esteem, self-worth, and ego. That's the second card here that I'm seeing that's talking about ego. Okay, she views Beyonce as somebody who is like the end all be all, just the holy Mecca. Okay, you see this man has a crown on his head. So she sees Beyonce as somebody who is just obviously the very top of the totem pole icon, right? Like, who doesn't like love and admire Beyonce, especially if you're like in the music industry. You know, I feel like a lot of people, they like, that wouldn't even be, that'd be probably so weird for somebody to not acknowledge Beyonce as like one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? But again, there's something here where she kind of puts her above everything and everybody. Like she almost views her as like some kind of god or something in a way. Hmm. Huh. And again, I feel like she's viewing Beyonce as somebody who looks at her again with like very high ego, too, you know, too hot for your britches. Did I just said that, you know? And I'm getting this vibe where Megan could have had a conversation with Beyonce at one point, or maybe it was alluded to that she kind of has to like not, you know, not view herself at a lower position, but Beyonce could have been to her like, listen, you need to kind of come correct or clean things up a little bit. Okay, so people can recognize your worth for who you are as an individual and not the antics that you get yourself involved in. Okay? But she definitely like looks at Beyonce as somebody who is like large and in charge, head honcho, like everything she says or does is gold. It's like an almost an unhealthy admiration is the vibe that I'm getting here for some reason. Maybe that's why this karmic relationship is here, because it's something that, you know, is kind of toxic in a way, something that's not very healthy, you know. I'm gonna hop on back over to Beyonce real quick and get a couple of the same oracle cards. Here, how is Beyonce viewing Megan at this time? Thank you. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm seeing a card that literally says okay. Okay, and then you have a card that says illness. Okay, this okay card, it says stability, harmony, and acceptance. Okay, and then this illness card, it says disease, weakness, fragility. Ugh. Yeah, I think she like, I don't like this. Like, why would she view Megan as somebody that's sick? Maybe she has seen her when she's kind of inebriated and in those moments of being very intoxicated to the point where she's like sick, you know, like sick to the stomach or really bad headaches or something here. Or maybe she, like Beyonce, probably literally feels sick when she looks at her or sees her or something. And that could be why she's kind of create distance here. And of course, we're going to clarify to see what could have occurred that's making her view her this way. But this okay card, it says stability, harmony, and acceptance. It's kind of like she's just keeping things very platonic. Because, and this is the vibe I was getting last night when I was trying to get through the reading. But I was having so many different like interruptions and stuff. But it's kind of like an energy of we're going to be cool and copacetic for like the general public and keep things looking decent, right? Because there's really no benefit here for them to be at odds, at least, you know, at least at the in the public eye. Same thing with Megan and Cardi B. Like, it wouldn't be beneficial business wise, trying to make money or whatever. It wouldn't make sense or be beneficial to either party for them to be beefing or for the public to know why they don't get along necessarily. Okay, people can still do business with people they're not necessarily friendly with, guys. Okay, so I feel like she kind of just, you know, is just very like, okay girl, like very short with her is what I'm getting. Like okay, like you're over there, I'm over here, whatever is the vibe that I'm getting. It's very just lowbrow, very flat line. Does that make sense, guys? Like there's no excitability here or energy of like, I'm happy to see you, let's get together, or I want to help with your career. It's nothing like that, like at all. And with this illness card, again, she's either seen Megan and views her as somebody who gets very inebriated and intoxicated to the point where she's sick, or Beyonce may literally feel like sick when she's around her or hears about her or talks about her. You know, that's interesting. But let's jump into the tarot, guys, because This energy is a little odd. Again, it doesn't really feel very like warm or very welcoming at all. Okay, if this is making any sense to you guys, then leave a like on the video, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever it is you guys want to do, what you see fit. But yeah, let's continue. I'm going to jump back over to Megan and get a couple of cards on her regarding how she's feeling toward Beyonce at this time, okay? Spirit, what is going on with Megan? How does she feel toward Beyonce at this time? Yeah, and that's so funny. I just said that. Like, the energy doesn't feel warm. It's not very welcoming. The King of Swords just fell out. King and Queen of Swords, they're very cold. They're not very, you know, friendly or exciting to be around. It's very stoic, okay? It's very about the business, about the paper. You know, either it is or it's not. Very straightforward, very blunt, very honest. So again, this is how Megan views Beyonce right now. Someone who is very stoic and very logic over emotion. You know, it's like, I'm going to keep it real and keep it straight with you. But that's it. King and Queen of Swords, they also lack patience. Okay? It's a very serious energy, very masculine energy as well. So she's viewing her as somebody who is, again, like a boss, okay? King of Swords is like a leader or a boss as well. If not like a lawyer or a judge, you know, somebody who's just in charge and who makes very logical head over heart decisions here. But she views her as somebody who's being very cold towards her. That King of Swords, male or female, doesn't matter. That's not the person you go to with emotions or for, you know, for a shoulder to cry on. If you go to a King of Swords for advice, they're going to tell you how it is. They're going to tell you about yourself and be very brutally honest. And you may not like what they have to say, but it's going to be the truth. Okay, but again, very cold, just non-emotional demeanor. You know, it's very business right now when it comes to Beyonce and her relationship. Or this is just at how Megan is viewing Beyonce right now. Again, this King of Swords energy. Okay? And if you're a reader, if you're a medium, if you're a spiritualist, you just watch tarot, then you know that King of Swords is not like the nicest, warmest, friendliest energy at all. Okay? Let's see. How is she feeling about Beyonce at this time, Spirit? Thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. That's like another nostalgia card. Memories, things from the past. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm telling you, like, the relationship is not what it used to be. Okay, she definitely like looks up to her. Six of Cups is another, it's a soulmate card. Okay, that's a soulmate energy here. That's the second card I'm seeing about soulmate. Okay, memories, things from your past, childhood memories. She looks at her as somebody who just invokes this inner child. Okay, it's like, and I was getting this energy yesterday in the reading that I was trying to finish. It's like they invoke some type of home feeling amongst one another. Okay, I know they're both from like Texas, you know, out of Houston, so there's probably just like this hometown familiarity they have amongst one another is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Six of Swords. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Seven of Swords. I don't like that energy. Deceptive. Someone who's a liar. It's very sneaky. Betrayal. Okay, but let's just keep going. Six of Swords. That's walking away from something, if not traveling. Okay, leaving a rough, tumultuous situation to go on to calmer shores. This is my refugee card as well. There's two sixes here, so like the month of June can be significant to either one of these women for a particular reason here. Okay, or the 666 or something like that. But this Six of Cups and this Six of Swords, again, this is how she's viewing Beyonce. She's viewing Beyonce as somebody who wants to kind of walk away from her and move away, create distance. Okay, even if you just take Megan and Beyonce out of it, guys, just this card in general is leaving a situation, moving away from it. Okay, and this Six of Cups, it's really like, looks like a woman handing down a cup of flowers to a child. I'm hearing like sun me, like when you sun somebody, it's like they're lesser than you, or you are very condescending toward them. I feel like whenever Megan does encounter Beyonce, Beyonce is very like, again, very short with her, or very like, I don't want to say demeaning and rude, but it's like, you need to get it together, do this or do that. Or she just talks to her very like, like a kid almost, is the energy that I'm getting. But it's almost as if Megan kind of accepts it and is okay with it, because she just looks up to her like just a god, or some sort. It's like she puts her on this totem pole. It's like obsessive idolization is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, but she's viewing Beyonce as someone who's kind of leaving her in the past here. That's as simple as I can put it. And then the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, they are quick to cut somebody off and go cold. They are a communicator, yes, but at the same time, they're ready to use the sword if you don't come correct. They don't have a lot of patience for bullshit, you know? How else is this here? How is she feeling for Beyonce? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this card came out last night too. Juggling. Someone who's very 1 foot in, 1 foot out. One day we're cool, one day we're not. Like, this gives me like, one day they're talking, or they may be in communication for a little while, then it'll be weeks that she ever hears from Beyonce again. You know what I'm saying? If not months. It's very in and out, in and out. Okay, she's viewing her as somebody who juggles. Okay, she views her as somebody who's not sure where to go next with Megan, basically, or how much further their relationship is going to be, or going to last, I should say. Okay, so she's viewing Beyonce as someone who is 1 foot in, 1 foot out, very much so. And when the foot is in, it's in this King of Swords energy, Why else is this here? Oops. 4 of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the 4 of Pentacles. It's very stubborn, someone who's a little stingy, they hold back, or holding on to something here. She views her as somebody who's very protective of her energy as well. Okay. Yeah, it's like Megan views Beyonce as someone who holds back from her and is very like, has a vice grip on something here. It's like I just get like she doesn't like, Beyonce doesn't trust her or something, and that's why she's very 1 foot in, 1 foot out, very short with her, holds back from her. Okay. You know what I'm getting? I'm hearing a conversation in my head, like with this 6 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. This is giving me like, oh girl, you remember when we did this? You remember when I first met you? You remember when we went out here? Or you remember when you met my mom? Or remember when I met your mom? Whatever. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, memories, nostalgia with the 6 of Cups. But again, she's seeing Beyonce as someone who's kind of holding back. It's like, girl, like, okay, you can kiki ha ha all you want about those memories, but that don't mean shit to me. Is the energy that I'm getting. It's like she holds back from her. And I don't necessarily feel that Megan is like the happiest about that. It may kind of even leave her in a state of confusion. Like, damn, like we were just cool a couple weeks ago. What happened? Is the energy that I'm getting, But for some reason, I feel like she knows exactly what the hell happened as to why Beyonce's holding back from her. Okay? Let's see. Let me get one more for Megan, please. One more for Megan, please. Oh, the Devil card? And the 3 of Swords? I don't like this. Lies, deception. This is another card of ego, obsession. I'm hearing that song by Mariah Carey. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. That's what I'm hearing. The Devil card. This is like Capricorn energy, lust, greed, narcissism, obsession. Okay. You guys. Okay. This has been a topic of conversation. I feel like that's been swirling around the internet for a very long time about Beyonce, but I think Beyonce definitely dips and dabbles in spiritual work that's not necessarily of the light. Okay, especially with this Devil card coming out, Megan could view Beyonce as somebody who taps into like the dark arts with this devil card, okay? Devil card can also represent just entertainment industry in general, or like contracts and agreements. Okay, so she's viewing Beyonce as someone who's walking away from her, moving away from her, creating distance here because of some type of toxic energy with this devil card. I don't really like that. Wow, and it's crazy because Megan, she knows how powerful Beyonce is in the industry. Maybe that's why this devil card is here as well. It's like having a very prominent position that can, make basically move mountains within the industry. It's like Beyonce is not cool with this, it's not gonna happen. If Beyonce is cool with this, then it's a go. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Let's hop on over to Beyonce real quick and see how she's feeling in regards to Megan. Let's see. How does Beyonce feel in regards to Megan's spirit? How is she viewing her? 10 of Wands. How is she viewing Megan? Ooh, 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Wow, okay. In the Moon at the bottom. Secrecy, illusion, confusion. Again, I just saw the devil card, guys. That dark art shit with the moon, okay? But anyway, 8 of Swords and the Judgment card. She views her as somebody who's very insecure. Very insecure. That 8 of Swords is mental anguish, not literal imprisonment, then a spiritual, mental prison, someone who talks down on themselves. They're not very, happy-go-lucky necessarily. That's very woe is me, victim mentality. And I have the 10 of Wands here. Heavy burdens, weight on the world on your shoulders. So she's viewing her as somebody who's got a lot on her brain, a lot of stress on her back. Okay, she's viewing her as somebody. She could even be viewing Megan as somebody who has caused, Beyonce herself a lot of stress and mental anguish. Okay, a lot of contemplation back and forth. Okay, something here about a heavy burden on her shoulders. Then I have this Judgment card. Okay, this is giving like Scorpio, Libra energy. But this is like a spiritual awakening, being judged literally by other people. That's like also having a decision to make, forgiveness, reconciling. Yeah, there's something here about Beyonce creating distance. Megan knows why. And then I have this forgiveness card. Again, Beyonce is viewing her in this energy, viewing Megan as somebody who wants forgiveness here. But forgiveness about what? Let's see. Let's go a little further. Let's find out. Yeah, she looks at her as somebody who has got a lot of like, I'm hearing mental issues. Oof. I didn't want to say that, but I heard it. And she's viewing her as somebody who's guilty. And again, has a lot of stress on her brain. Okay? There's a lot going on in that mental space, or at least that's how Beyonce views her. So think of it this way. It's like, you are around a person, but, you only get a negative vibe from them, or you look at them and you be like, what's wrong with you? Like, talk to me. What's wrong? What's on your mind? You can just tell when somebody's going through it, right? That's what I'm getting here. She views Megan as somebody who is just weighed down completely by overthinking, lack of confidence here, insecurity with this 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands, the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's also an end of a cycle, guys. Okay, but she wants forgiveness. She's looking at Megan as somebody who wants forgiveness here because she feels bad about something. What is this how is she feeling about Megan, Spirit? Thank you. 10 of Cups. Something to do with the family. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. Something to do with like someone she loves. I'm making a romantic offer here. It's so weird because I was getting that vibe yesterday when I was trying to record this reading. It's like Megan may have tried to like make a sexual advance towards her, or like some type of emotional offer here, guys. Okay, this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. She's looking at Megan as somebody who is like overly in love with her. And I didn't want to say that, but I was getting the same vibe yesterday. Like Megan may have tried to like make a pass at Beyonce in that way, guys. Okay. And maybe Beyonce just wasn't feeling it. Like, girl, I don't go that way. Or maybe even if she did, it wouldn't be to be with her or to do it more than once. You know what I'm saying, guys? And please, again, this is just for entertainment purposes only, but this is what I'm feeling intuitively right now. And she was just somebody who was like overly in love with her. It's almost like, girl, like, yeah, I know I'm Beyonce, but I'm also still a human. Okay? Page of Cups, yeah, Two of Wands. Then I have the Ten of Cups here. This has something to do with a family situation or a marriage. She's viewing her as somebody who needs to apologize as well with this Page of Cups. This is an apology card, or trying to put your best foot forward, or someone who's like a little shy, a little bashful even. Ooh, I don't like that I'm hearing that. This Two of Wands is also like another decision card, having a fork in the road. Should I go left? Should I go right? So she's viewing her as somebody who like has a decision to make here. And I'm hearing like, you need to apologize to me. It's like, you better apologize to me. That's literally what I'm hearing. And like that deep Beyonce tone that she'll use in her music. Like, oh, I'm not a singer. So if you guys listen to Beyonce, you know what I'm talking about. That deep register she'll use sometimes. That's what I'm hearing. She's viewing her as somebody who can't make up their mind, who may be like a little confused. And like Megan owes her an apology about something, and it could have to do with something to do with the family unit here. Okay, we know Beyonce is married to Jay-Z. Okay, I'm not gonna try to rope him into this, but that is her husband. Okay, so she's viewing Megan as somebody who is viewing Megan as someone who is guilty about something here, feeling very bad, very insecure about a decision that was made. Okay, with this Two of Wands, and whatever decision this that Megan has made here regarding Beyonce's family unit, her marriage here, that decision requires an apology now. Okay, whatever that was that she did. And again, I'm that Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups that I saw, making a romantic offer, being in love, or having a love offer made or making one. I don't want to say this, but Megan may have made a pass to Beyonce or Jay-Z. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to y'all. Okay, something happened with her husband here is basically what I want to say. Let me continue. What happened? Why is Beyonce viewing her like this? What happened? Why is she viewing her like this? The Hierophant. Wow, you guys, I know you're not gonna believe me, but oh, the reading I did last night on this exact topic, the Hierophant came out in the reverse as well, guys. And I normally don't read reversals. I'm gonna flip it upright, but this is a marriage. Okay, the Hierophant is someone who is literally a spiritual leader, a teacher, someone who may work for the government. This is also the powers that be in the industry. Again, I said that before. Like, Megan knows that Beyonce is a very powerful force. Whatever she says will go. If she says no, it's not gonna happen. But the Hierophant is literally like a spiritual person ordaining two people in a marriage. This is a commitment. But in the reverse, something is wrong with the marriage here. Something is going wrong, okay? I'm going to flip it up right, but the fact that it came out in the reverse tells me, again, Beyonce is viewing her as somebody who could have left her marriage, her household, her family dynamic in the reverse, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups. Someone you're over it, you don't want to talk to them, you don't want to hear from them. Okay, the girl's sweater on the card literally says over it. So I said this earlier, Megan could be in this chaser energy, trying to get her attention or get back in her good graces. Again, Beyonce sees her as somebody who's trying to apologize and get forgiveness. And Beyonce's just ignoring it. Like, I'm not trying to hear from you. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't hear you. I don't see you. Just completely ignorant to the situation, you know? Boredom with this Four of Cups. What happened, Spirit? Why does she feel like this toward her? What happened? Thank you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing. Another offer being made. Okay. Why is this here? Why does she feel like this toward her? That Knight of Pentacles is also slowing up your money. She could view her as somebody whose money is being slowed down. Why is this here? What happened? Why does she feel like this? Oh, Three of Swords. Wow. You can't make this stuff up, I swear. Three of Swords in the reverse. Of course, I'm going to flip it up, right, guys? But no matter how you want to look at the Three of Swords, this is not a good card. Okay? She's viewing Megan as somebody who, again, is trying to heal a situation, fix something here. But the fact that the Three of Swords is even here, that goes to, again, talk about heartbreak, sadness, you know? Hi, kitty. Give me a second. Sorry, my cat just popped in, but that might be confirmation, okay? Cats are very spiritual. But this Three of Swords is heartbreak, separation, someone who says something you don't like, very sensitive, you know, like a rift in the relationship here. Hold on one second, guys. My bad, y'all. Ugh, my cat is making so much noise. My bad. But yeah, this Three of Swords, and then again, the Hierophant, they both came out in the reverse. There's something going on in this marriage or in this relationship. And of course, like, we don't know for certain, at least not the general public, but Beyonce and Jay-Z could be going through a really bad breakup or like some type of divorce or something soon. I don't put that on anybody. I don't wish that on them, of course not. But she views Megan as somebody who really like got in the way or caused a rift in her relationship or her marriage, okay? Four of Wands came out in the reverse as well. I didn't even mean to get this many cards, but they're here, so I'm going to read them. Four of Wands, another card of marriage, stability, the home life, domesticated matters, reunions, okay? She doesn't want to reconcile with her, like, at all, you know? She's viewing her as somebody who has created a rift or some kind of instability in the household here. That's literally the third card I'm seeing about marriage. And then I have the Eight of Cups, walking away, leaving somebody alone. You don't want to deal with them. It's not fulfilling you anymore. Emotionally, you don't get the same vibe from them anymore. You know, I'm going to get one more here. But yeah, she's definitely viewing her as somebody she had to leave or walk away from. Beyonce could even threatened Megan or something here, and we just don't know about it because, again, it wouldn't necessarily be beneficial to either party to put all this out on Front Street for the general public to know, okay? Okay, and she's viewing her as somebody who like needs to make a decision and apologize if she hasn't already. She views her as somebody who has a lot of guilt, who's wearing a lot of weight on her shoulders here. And again, in regards to Beyonce's marriage, her household, her relationship with this Ten of Cups, you know, this is crazy. How else is she viewing her? What else is this? Why is this here? Ten of Swords? Wow, I got the same card yesterday, guys. Betrayal, backstabbing, okay? Everything is fine. That's what it says at the bottom of this card, but everything is not fine. Ten of Swords is like the ultimate backstabbing, the ultimate betrayal here. You know, that's another end of a cycle. So I see her really cutting her off. I feel like she may have already done so. Okay, and if she hasn't already, then it's like right there on the brink. Four of Swords, healing. Even the girl in this car, like this Four of Swords, if you guys can see, she's laid up in a bed. Looks like she's got a headache, stomach pain. Looks like she's going through cramping or something. This has to do something with the love relationship. Okay, with this Lover's card as well. Another choice, a decision that was made here. And that one of the first cards I had was that illness card. This girl looks like she's sick. So she's viewing Megan as somebody who, you know, is kind of like ill-willed here. She could be trying to heal from something. Beyonce could be trying to like emotionally heal from from whatever Megan did to her. Again, backstabbing, betrayal. When I pull cards, this is how she is viewing Megan. Why would you want the Ten of Swords to be coming out the way somebody views you? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's a backstabber? That's not cool. Let's hop back over to Megan real quick. What's going on with Megan and how she feels towards Beyonce, Spirit? Thank you. Four of Swords. Can you get one more, please? Yeah, look at that. Seven of Wands. Megan, she views Beyonce as somebody who's very defensive, very guarded towards her at this time. You know? Yeah, the Four of Swords that ended up coming out anyways. Again, this is an energy just in general of rest, relaxation, trying to heal. That's also like cease in communication. Okay, Four of Swords is like laying something or somebody to rest. If not literally, then just, you're putting a situation to rest. You're not dealing with it anymore, not talking to them. The Moon, secrecy, illusions. Again, Megan definitely knows something here about Beyonce's spiritual practices. Page of Swords. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. She could be viewing her as somebody who kind of just watches and keeps tabs. It's like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay. I'm getting a download. Megan could be viewing Beyonce as somebody who doesn't talk to her, right? She's not speaking, but she's keeping a very, very close eye. Page of Swords is a watcher. They're very curious. They like to learn. That's like surveillance, okay? Spying, stalking. Not to say Beyonce's literally stalking her, but I'm getting that vibe. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, okay? Megan sees Beyonce as someone who's not verbally talking, but she knows she's watching. She keeps a very close eye on her. Again, because this could have something to do with her marriage or with Beyonce's marriage or her relationship here. And that's why she keeps such close tabs on her. It's like, you need to watch your back, is the vibe that I'm getting. In this Moon card, Megan could feel like Beyonce keeps secrets or, hides things. But, that's not your girlfriend. That's not your mom. You know what I'm saying? That's not your sister. Like, why would she have to tell you everything? So she could be viewing Beyonce as like a very secretive person. But it could be coming off that way because, again, the relationship is not the way that it used to be. Megan is very insecure. That Moon card is fear, anxiety as well. Dark magic. There's literally like a little demon coming out of the pond in that Moon card. And the girls on this card, they're wearing masks and shit. That's giving me like Bohemian Grove type of energy. Like, she definitely knows Beyonce dips and dabbles and stuff. Wow. Again, spiritual work that's not necessarily of the light, if you will. Okay. I'm going to couple more of these for Megan, please. Six of Wands. Okay. Yeah, look. Nine of Swords. Stress, anxiety. Wow. She's got so much love and admiration for her, but it's like she's almost nervous or she feels very stressed out when it comes to Beyonce. Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's viewing Beyonce as someone who's going to have things her way no matter what. She's the wife. She is the one, that the head honcho in charge, She's viewing her as someone who's very successful with the Six of Wands, obviously, right? Beyonce is very well decorated. We all know that. Megan knows that. But she's viewing her as somebody who is very beautiful or has a lot of fans and is very admired, very respected, And I feel like she almost wishes that she was in her shoes. She emulates her. Almost to the point where it's kind of obsessive with this Devil card, And she's viewing Beyonce as someone who's always going to be on her high horse, always going to have the money and the riches. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is extremely stable. This Six of Wands, very successful. She's viewing her as like someone who is on top or who is a winner. Obviously, it's Beyonce here, so we know that. But I just can't help but get this vibe that Megan feels very like less than next to her, compared to her, or the way Beyonce kind of like talks to her. It's very like straightforward to the point. Don't beat around the bush. It's we're here for business and I don't fuck with you like that. You know, again, she's viewing her as somebody who kind of stays in the shadows, doesn't talk anymore like that for real. You know, she's not as open and as expressive as she used to be. And I'm telling you guys, this has definitely has something to do with the household, domesticated matters, a marriage here. Okay, 3 of Swords, a separation, a heartbreak, 10 of Swords, betrayal. Okay, so you guys can put that together the way you need to. All right, and please, again, keep it respectful in the comments, you guys, if you can help it. It's really not necessary to get mean and get nasty. It's really not. Okay, we don't know these people in real life. Okay, unless you do, then that's awesome, good for you. But you get what I'm saying. This energy is very weird. Beyonce wants an apology from her, but I see that Megan feels kind of like a little shaky. Again, anxiety ridden, almost insecure, like I don't know what to do, or I'm gonna keep trying, but she doesn't want to talk to me anyway. You know what I'm saying, guys? And I don't really see this coming out in the public, and if it does, it's not going to be anytime soon. I definitely don't see this going to the public. And if it does, it might just be because of the situation that could be going on, for example, like with Diddy and his whole, you know, federal investigation going on. They're coming after Jay-Z next, okay? Whether we like it or not, I feel like Jay-Z is next on that totem pole to kind of be taken out when it comes to like the feds, okay? Think Diddy, but with Jay-Z maybe in like the next year or two. So maybe it's going to take a little while for something like this to come out into the public, I feel like. But there's definitely like this relationship, friendship, whatever, mentorship, however you want to call it, is not all it's cracked up to be the way Megan tries to make it seem at all. At all. And I feel like Beyonce does not trust her, like at all. You know? I just saw the Emperor. Who will be the Emperor in this situation? J fucking Z. Okay? So look at that. The bottom of the deck. I know you guys had to see me shuffling. Emperor again. Someone who's large and in charge. Yeah, like something happened with this Emperor, guys. Okay? Very interesting, but I'm going to leave this reading here. This was a lot. I definitely need to cleanse after this because I do not want this type of energy rummaging around my house. Okay. Thank you guys so very much for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. It means the world to me every single time, more than you guys even understand. So thank you times 1,000. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.